Beasties! I'd rather stay there. Rent is not due. Welcome back, legends! Today, you've seen the title. I say this like every time, but it's so true. I feel stupid saying we're watching Alice in Wonderland when the whole reason you clicked is because you saw we're watching Alice in Wonderland. You feel me? Anywho, that's what we're doing. Alice in Wonderland. I truly fell in love with this film at the credits because Avril Lavigne popped in singing her Alice song. That's not me dissing this film. Kind of sounds like it is when I'm like, oh, I loved it at the credits, like the last moment. But it's true. I remember when I was like 12 and I heard Avril Lavigne's vocals singing her song and I was just thinking, wow, I love this movie. All because of Avril Lavigne. So there we go. Thank our Lord and Saviour, Avril Lavigne. I didn't realise a lot of people don't like this version of Alice in Wonderland. I loved this adaptation of Alice in Wonderland. I get it. It could be really colourful. Wonderland's supposed to be this vibrant, colourful place. But we don't always have to hate on these darker twists of fairy tales and Disney films. Like, just because it's darker and greyer doesn't mean it's inherently bad. I still enjoyed the film. However, I am easily satisfied. I don't have many standards, so take my opinion how you will. Anyway, if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Whilst you're there, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload, which is Monday and Friday. As well as that, if you want to see more of me, I'm not going to pay for your therapy, but you can pay for mine. Instagram is @RebeccaRose with an X over the first E, and Twitter is @RebeccaRose with an X over the second E. Yay! Oh, it's the Alice song. I can't really sing along to this.
10 seconds later.
It is what it is. Alice, Alice. Oh, I do love me that font. It just feels right.
Then I see strange creatures.
What kind of creatures?
Humans. 13 years later. She's like 18 then. Hello? Can't relate. I'm older than you, Alice. Sadly. I don't like it.
But you're not properly dressed.
Who's to say what is proper?
Very true. Everything in life is just made up by someone else. Nothing is real.
Do you think that's normal? Don't most people have different dreams?
I literally have the same dream every night in different forms of me being murdered. I don't know what that says. I don't want to find out what that means. But I don't think it's good.
I think of your husband often.
Oh, you do? Oh, here's our guy Hamish. They could not have had a more posh looking guy to play this role and snobby at the same time. It was perfect.
It would be best to keep your visions to yourself.
That's so Raven, it's the future I can see. That's so Raven, it's mysterious to me. I like how in our real world Alice does have like connections to, oh my god, Wonderland. I can't believe I forgot what Wonderland's called considering it's in the title. But yeah, I like how we see the connections between all the people she sees in Wonderland and here in the real world. Like, everyone here represents someone in Wonderland. I'm really struggling today. Please help me. Tweedledum and Tweedledee. See, I love Alice in Wonderland, but the one thing I don't like is that at the root of it all, this film is based on the whole "and it was all a dream" kind of concept, you know? Like, they never flat out say it, because they do also hint that Wonderland is real. But at the very base of this story, it is kind of like it's all a dream.
You'll soon be 20, Alice. That pretty face won't last forever.
Oh my god, they just called me old.
End up like Aunt Imogen.
Imagine they were like, Aunt Imogen is 22. Aunt Imogen is also our real world Mad Hatter. I feel a bit patronising when I'm spelling out the obvious here. Maybe some people haven't picked up that the people in the real world are also some of the people in Wonderland. Like, she's the Queen of Hearts. She's in her rose garden. It's just not red roses, it's white roses because she's in the cult.
If you serve Hamish the wrong foods, he could get a blockage.
A blockage? That's not my concern. That's the doctor's. Scandal! We love some tea, some drama.
We were just Hattie's an old friend.
A very close old friend. Trash.
She'd never trust me again.
That's the point, Phil.
Her marriage, do you?
Me?
The audacity this man had has me screaming. A complete Illuminati cult kind of initiation here. This is the Illuminati confirmed.
Alice Kingsley.
Hamish?
His name actually is Hamish. I was just kidding. I guess somewhere deep down I must have known, but I was just kidding at the root of it. I can't believe he actually is called Hamish.
And I don't want to end up like...
Poor Agatha. Alice really let her know, I don't want to be you. That whole stare. Girl could not have been more obvious. Oh, here's the iconic Alice motif. This was just such a perfectly done score for this film. They knew what they were doing, okay? I like how after falling from that height, her back is still intact. No broken bones here. No hospital visits. We can't afford that. If she was 5 foot, she would have made it through the door. Just saying. Yeah, I like how even though she downsized, some clothing did with her as well. It perfectly made a dress when she drank that tea. Like, I'm not saying I want to see her naked. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, realistically, she would not have had another mini dress being made as she became a small person. Bro, it would have been so easy to poison Alice. You just write eat me, drink me on it, and she'll take a bite straight away, or a sip. This is a typical Tim Burton vibe. So, I don't know why people were so surprised when Wonderland was really dull, I guess you could say, when we all saw this film. Because it was Tim Burton. It was gonna be dull. I get it. A pop of colour could have been used, but I'm not mad. I just don't care. It's not that deep at the end of the day.
I've been up there for weeks, trailing one Alice after the next, and I was almost eaten by other Alice.
Stalker! The White Rabbit was a stalker who needed to be imprisoned. Man must have been high as a kite. Those fumes. One too many.
Today is Griblick Day in the time of the Red Queen.
These creatures were dumb. That's clearly Alice in that Moribulum thing they're looking at. They have the same curls and everything. Like, let's use our brains. Put 2 and 2 together, it's not that hard.
This is my dream. I'm going to wake up now and you'll all disappear.
Bruh, I wish I could convince myself that this was a dream. That my dreams were ever this vivid. But no, I just see a can of Pringles in most of my dreams. It's the Jabberwocky! Oh, the Bandersnatch, sorry, fake fan.
It's only a dream.
She was so convinced it was a dream, girl almost died. This is why we have to believe our dreams aren't dreams and that they are reality. Because you never know when you may find yourself in a situation just like this. Extraction! A full procedure just happened right in front of our eyes. I'll give them their credit. Tweedledum and Tweedledee must be 10 times lighter than I suspected. Because this bird carried them without a second thought. Did not falter. So good for them. Not that your weight matters, I don't really care. But I'm just... Please don't hate me.
Someone has stolen three of my tarts!
The CGI on Helen Bonham Carter's head. Genius. Grand. Amazing. Should have won all the awards. I felt so bad for our toad guy here. He has the evidence on his mouth. The poor guy.
I love tadpoles on toast almost as much as I love caviar.
Yes, you're...
That's so awful. Growing up, that went right over my head, the whole thing about tadpoles. Only recently, when I rewatched it like last year, I realised she's gonna eat his children. The evilness. She went off. We don't support it though. But we sort of do. Okay, this character is so iconic. Especially the way that Helen played it.
I'm still dreaming.
Cheshire Cat's smile is so haunting yet so endearing. I can't see any other way. Like, I kind of want to pet him but also want to stay as far away as I can.
I'll be fine as soon as I wake up.
Girl was still convinced this was a dream. What was it gonna take?
All I want to do is wake up from this dream.
Let it go. You are not in a dream. Wake up. Ironically. Oh, okay, that was pretty cool, man. Okay, I'm impressed. That was a cool transition-y kind of thing. A reveal, call it what you want. That was grand. Okay, I enjoyed Tim Burton's vision for Alice in Wonderland. I like how gritty and dirty and haunting it was.
Have you any idea why a raven is like a writing desk?
Why? I feel like I still don't know the answer. That kind of had some vibes going to it.
You used to be the life of the party. You used.
The party.
I shall wacken vigorously.
Who came up with the names for all the stuff in this film? Well, this world. I'm guessing Lewis Carroll, but what a mind.
You're all late for tea.
He came for blood. He said, choke me. You saw that smile. Mad Hatter was kind of into that. Rabbit had an issue with throwing cutlery. Needs a further investigation. What was with the rabbits in this film?
You were much more muchier. You've lost your muchness.
We love the English language. We love a good dragon moment. Not the murder of people, but a dragon moment. I like how quick that flashback was, keeping it short, concise and to the point. It's what I like. See, now if Alice was just her original height of 5'8", she could just swing a leg over that brick wall, I'm sure. Oh, the poor little hedgehog. Croty.
Not all of it.
I'm not gonna lie, that cake did look nice.
No, don't.
That looked yummy. I don't blame Alice for taking more than one bite. I would have just scoffed the whole thing.
This is,
From Umbridge.
From Umbridge.
Convincing. Beasties! Besties. I meant besties. Sometimes I just can't hear myself.
And who is this lovely creature?
Do not refer to someone as a creature, thank you very much, sir. You do not have my stamp of approval.
We know Alice has returned to Underland. Do you know where she is?
It's funny how dumb the Queen is, the fact that this new person shows up in her gardens and she can't put two and two together, that maybe it's Alice. And she also saw that scroll thing with like the kind of prophecy. Red Queen was a dumb pooter.
Perhaps a bit more kindly.
It's Anne Hathaway, they didn't get this role wrong. She is a queen. Oh, it's our hedgehog guy again. Deserves everything in the world. I would take you into my home. Shelter, you give me all your money. No, I'll give you all my money. I'm not robbing this hedgehog, okay? I support this hedgehog and its future. He growled.
Have I gone mad?
And then this is when she says what her daddy dearest told her.
I'm afraid so. You're entirely bonkers.
A full circle moment. He died. Rest in peace, legend.
I like largeness.
Get away from me.
Yeah, he needed to back up like 5 feet more. The other end of the hallway, preferably. I don't necessarily know if just popping the eye back in is going to make it work. I don't think that's how biology works, sadly.
Ew.
How did Our Lady not notice her fake prosthetic nose fell off? You would see it in your field of vision, it was so big.
I suppose this makes us even now.
Okay, now they're beasties.
Unforced herself on me. I told her, my heart belongs to you. She's obsessed with me.
That's how they all tell it, isn't it? I think this is one of the only times I've seen fabric being used as a weapon. Impressed. The secret's out!
Alice.
I didn't realise the mouse was the snitch.
Seize her.
Oh, I don't know how I feel about that zoom in on his finger. Was it necessary? I don't think so.
Alice has escaped.
We love to see it.
The Bandersnatch.
Could use some salt.
So
Urine of the horsefly?
that's the fanciest anyone's ever said urine. I would rather stay 8'7" than drink that concoction.
Sometimes I forget that this is all a dream.
She was so in denial. I don't really know what we can say to Alice. I can't believe we have half an hour left and Alice is still calling it all a dream. It's Cheshire! I remembered that much. We love a whole reveal plot twist thing that kind of everyone saw coming. But maybe I did only because I've seen this before. I can't relive this film again for the first time. Exposed wig snatched. That feels like a violation.
Stand up and fight.
Oh, Toad Guy didn't die! Oh, we love to see it. I always went through my life thinking he died. Oh, I can rest in peace now. Well, I can sleep in peace. Oh my god, I'm just jinxing myself.
Have you any idea why a raven is like a writing desk?
The power of 3. He said it 3 times now. But does he say it a 4th time? Please don't say it a 4th time. Let me have my power of 3 moment. Let me sound knowledgeable.
Wish I'd wake up.
Go, Alice.
Still believe this is a
She does, sadly.
which would mean that I'm not real.
He's having the whole, like, midlife crisis.
Who will step forth to be champion for the White Queen?
I volunteer as tribute. Where's Katniss when you need her?
No other slayer, no how. If it ain't Alice, it ain't dead.
If Alice just straightened her hair, there would have been no issue. They would not have associated the drawing with Alice, because they weren't putting 2 and 2 together throughout this whole movie anyway. That's a pretty landscape though. Like if I was to cry, I'd definitely go there. You can make it so much more dramatic.
Alice.
I didn't realise they showed us young Alice in Wonderland. They really built the whole history with her.
It wasn't a dream at all.
Oh, finally! It's broken through Alice's skull. Her brain, it's finally tapped in. It's been real all along. Only took us an hour and a half to get to that conclusion.
Perhaps I will see you in another life.
I'm pretty sure the film ends with Absalom on Alice's shoulder. I'm 98% sure, because I'm rarely ever wrong. So take my word for it. It will happen. If I was to go to war, I'd want to go to war in a dress like that. The White Queen did it right. Oh, see, you know the Queen's army's going to win the White Queen's because her army is making the ground shake. I'm not seeing the same impact from the Queen of Hearts army now. They are weak. Confirmed. Also loved how they were all playing on a chessboard. Well, the war was on a chessboard.
No! It is my crown! I am the
This is just a sibling fight on a very escalated level when you look at it. Yeah, I don't think their wooden swords are going to do much in this fight. Spoiler.
The cake that can make you grow.
She's been naming the real things in life. These aren't impossible. We've seen it happen. Villains always feel like they have to waffle. Yeah, exactly. No one asked for a bit of waffling. Oh, but then I guess she's gonna say, like, and slay the Jabberwocky.
I can slay the Jabberwocky.
And now it's like she can't. Never mind, I get it. I get it. That was a pathetic jump. This mouse really loved taking people's eyes out. I kind of respect the hustle there. You know, if you're gonna be known for something, kind of make it epic. See, if the dragon was smart, he could have just yeeted Alice into the water. Fight one. You don't know if she can swim. It would have been really cool there where the cloud is parting if they had the sunlight kind of coming down, beaming on Alice and the dragon. Just saying. It could have been really epic. Oh, they kind of do it.
Off with your head!
Oh, that was kind of iconic. But I still think they could have had... Oh, they do have the sunbeam, just not directly on them. I think it would have been really cool if the sun was directly on them. But still kind of looks legendary. It kind of looks like the crown in Mario. You know, Princess Peach's crown? Oh, but now it's transformed so it fits the White Queen. Oh, Cheshire Cat was doing that. That's so cool. I love the way he can just fade in and out of places, and it's so seamless. This is the definition of a fever dream. I am so concerned for his limbs.
Will this take me home, if that is what you choose?
I'd rather stay there. Rent is not due.
Alice, good lord.
Wait, so who was Hamish in Wonderland?
I know you'll be good to her. Be watching very closely.
She should have exposed him. Don't be shy.
Oh, and one more thing.
Alice starts to break dance. I'm glad her limbs didn't start moving in different directions though, like, you know, backwards and forwards and all that. The butterfly! Come on, anytime now, don't prove me wrong. I know there's a butterfly, I did not imagine it. The butterfly. Kind of looks like the emoji butterfly. And that's them kind of confirming it wasn't a dream all along, because I hate those plots. So I'm glad she still had the scars on her arm. I'm glad you see... Once again, no surprise, I've lost my train of thought. I'm sure whatever I was getting at, I got somewhere to the point. Maybe not all the way, but somewhere. So you can fill in the gaps. I just can't help it. As soon as Avril Lavigne comes on, I'm a different person. You have to sing along. It's such a good song. Yeah, it's funny, like, the only thing I remember of this film, like seeing it in the cinema, was this credit bit, the song, because it's so good. Anyway, that's the end of Alice in Wonderland. The 2010, I think it is, adaptation by Tim Burton. I hold nothing against it. I very much so enjoy it. I think it's a really nice, different, gritty kind of retelling of the story. Sure, a vibrant one would be nice, but that's also just the expected version of what you'd see, and Tim Burton's vision is the opposite of what you'd expect, and I kind of appreciate that. Do you like this film? Let me know. I'm tired of hearing the sound of my voice. I'm sure you're tired of hearing the sound of my voice, so I'm gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching, have a nice rest of your day, and adios!